All right, we are back with Godzilla Domination, the game that for like 2 glorious weeks, if that, I had world record for. I should grind and at least get back on the podium, but go ahead and get started. So this is going to be more along the lines of like King of the Monsters, where it's kind of like an isometric battle royale fighting game. Let's get ready. We're going to be doing story mode. And in this version, we play Megalon, because Megalon has a very good cheese strat for taking out the game. It's Kanimatsu reporting that all the kaiju have gone berserk, except for somehow Megalon. Perhaps because he was underground when everything went down with the asteroid. Yep, it is a way forward game. Back before they completely went to hell. And fight! We want to rush him down, and all we're basically doing for most of this game is tail slapping everybody to death. Couple of the kaiju can do stupid things like that. Mothra and Rodan have nice ways of stun locking you back, but generally we just want to get them into the corner and beat them to death with our tail spikes. There are a couple other strats with other kaiju, but they either require a lot more setup or really specific manipulations. And normally we just button mash through the cutscenes, but this is definitely not a world record run already. So now we are tagging up against Rodan. Sorry, Rodan. So there is a jump and a block in this game. You don't really use it a ton in the run, or at least I don't. Come on. Behave, Rodan. I believe in you. Mothra is just kind of doing whatever. Mothra is just happy to be there. For once in her life, this match won't end up with her dying, as is what usually happens with Mothra involved. All right, so here's the first bonus round, and this is going to sound weird, but our goal here is to die. Oh, getting knocked down this early is not super, but whatever. So the reason we die is because if you die in the bonus stage, you just move on. So in terms of pure speed, not having to do this is better. And it's why one of the reasons I need to really start doing the European version or the Japanese version is because they just skip these entirely. I don't know why they felt the need to add them to the US game, but so be it. And there are 2 bonus stages. Unfortunately, the other one, we have not found any good way to die during. So it is just a complete waste of time. Oh, did it get us? No! All right, now we're dead though. Moving on. And that saves you about a minute on the run, give or take. So, I mean, it is pretty huge for a game whose, I think the world record's, what is it, 10 minutes, give or take? So we're back to another one-on-one versus Mechagodzilla. We're going to be doing the same thing where we try to keep him in the corner, capture him, and stun lock him cheaply. Even blocking cannot stop my tail whip assault. A couple of stages do have some pretty damn good tunes too. Oh, and he gets me with his charge beam. Oh, second time with the charge beam. Tried for a third. Oh, it still got me. Yeah, Mechagodzilla is who I started running this game as. He is a very, very powerful and safe option, but slow. Yeah, the Rocket Punch can stun lock almost anybody. All right, well, that fight went terribly, but that's all right. As long as we don't get locked out of the level again, because I have had a playthrough of this end up with me glitching out and just standing up top, not being able to move. So now we have the tag match of me and Mothra versus Rodan and Godzilla himself. Not too bad. Not too bad. I have not seen King Ghidorah yet, which is good. Every run of this is different. So one of the big things for me is if I'm, going back to speedrunning this, if the first opponent is King Ghidorah, you just reset, because that means King Ghidorah is going to show up a ton in your run. And one of the problems with King Ghidorah is, despite this game not having friendly fire normally, King Ghidorah's charge move is a gravity well that whips everything around, including you. So not only is it annoying to deal with as an opponent, but it sucks to deal with as a tag partner because it will still hit you. All right, come on. There we go. All right, that one wasn't too bad. Coming up here, though, is going to be the 3-on-1 fight, which is honestly where some runs go to die, depending on who you face. Having both Mothra and Rodan against you on the moon can be pretty bad. Let's see who it is, though. Okay, it's only Rodan. That's all right. Because the problem with Rodan and Mothra is they both have chargeable stun lock moves. And that kind of leads to you getting screwed yourself. The moon is also very floaty, so it's kind of hard to get everybody together. Now, Rodan is still going to kick my ass a bit, but my big hope is, even if... Yeah, just do whatever you guys are going to do over there. All right, make me follow you then. I don't care. AI not cooperating whatsoever. A little bit better, though. All right. We have all three corner stun lock. If one of them is able to get a charge move off, it won't be great, but I hopefully should be able to just juggle them all to death now. Come on. Come on. Get back up, Godzilla. All right, so despite the earlier part of the fight, not too bad overall. And now we have bonus round 2, which is jet fighters, and we can do nothing about them. So I'm just gonna start vomiting up rocks on them. Or charging up my drills. My drills. Yeah, normally I don't use the charge moves just because they are very unwieldy and take forever to do in a real fight. Come on, come on. Yeah, unfortunately, there aren't enough speed boosts in this stage to let you hit every wave. And yeah, we unfortunately just have to live through that. But hopefully by the next Retrothon, I will really be more into the European Japanese version, which does not have these bonus rounds. So just by virtue, it's like a 2 or 3 minute shorter run. All right, now we finally fight King Ghidorah. Come on, Kingy Kingy. What's up, Toad? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I definitely will need everybody's energy for the next run. NES Godzilla, the Destroy All Monsters stage, is an interesting run. We'll start with that. occasionally they will just, like King Ghidorah or Mechagodzilla will just choose to delete you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, this says 3-on-1, but it's actually a 4 kaiju free-for-all. Doesn't matter a ton, other than they can hit each other, but a lot of times they just all try to fight you anyways. So we can at least get 2 of them cornered up. We're going to see what Mechagodzilla does. Mechagodzilla has decided to F off and do whatever, as Mechagodzillas are wont to do. Oh no! Get undizzied! There we go. Well, now Mothra has wandered off. Oh, spit a larva baby at us. Mothra not caring about her own young whatsoever. Atypical of Mothra. And Mechagodzilla's out there doing something. Certainly not winning the fight, that's for sure. Where are you? All right, there's Mechagodzilla doing whatever. Oh, venting steam. Nothing doing there though, and we are pretty much done. So you'll notice under the blue health bar, there is a red energy meter. That's to do some special moves, which I don't normally do in this. Occasionally, some people, if they can, will do his underground drill move, which does deal a lot of damage. But if you miss, just kills so much time. So we are now on to the final boss, Mecha King Ghidorah, who for whatever reason has become the size of a barn in comparison. And Mecha King Ghidorah has a weird thing to hit it, in that you have to hit its mechanical head first, and then you hit the weak point on its body. And then you jump away before it can grab you. And you try to repeat the process. Now, the problem with this is occasionally the hitbox just decides it's no longer a hitbox. And you have to randomly reposition yourself to bop it again. Like that. Who knows why that happens sometimes. And then you try to reposition and you get even worse off. Nope. All right, so the reason I'm running away is because if you are standing next to the mechanical head when it comes back alive, it will do a grab throw that does a decent amount of damage. Oh, come on, dude. Still got it. Still got it. Oh, hit me with the lava, or the acid. And now we can't hit it to save our life. All right, now it's gonna go berserk, and this will be one of the few times we do block, because that's a lot of projectiles. But the attack for us does not change whatsoever. Run away. And you saw it did once jump. Oh, that's time. We got it. We have saved the world from Mecha King Ghidorah. But yeah, there were a couple times you saw it jumped. You do not want to be on the ground when that happens. That is an extremely damaging attack and has ended many a run getting caught out of position. Kanimatsu still not wearing OSHA regulated clothing for her environment, celebrating Megalon's victory. And nobody knows where Megalon goes. He just F's off back to underwater. And that is Godzilla Domination. Another fun one to run. I mean, it's sub 15 minutes. Used to be a longer run with Mechagodzilla, but the Megalon strats have really sped everything up. They might opponent, probably not, but who knows? It's wartime. But yeah, I will be back shortly with NES Godzilla Monster of Monsters, where we will be doing the Destroy All Monsters Boss Rush stage. So stay tuned. Be right back.